At Jaemor Farms in Hall County, agriculture isn't just a job, it's a family legacy. For Drew Echols, the operation represents 5 generations of hard work, adaptation, and a deep love for the land. Today, he and his family manage one of Northeast Georgia's most well-known peach and agritourism farms.
It's a family-owned, fifth-generation business, and both of my kids are working here now. Cohen when he's out of school, and Chloe's at the College of Ag, and she's working here as well. My wife, Shelley, works on the weekends. So it has been handed down, and it's just a pleasure. It's a blessing and a curse to work on a family farm. But we originally started out with broilers and 40 acres of peaches. Now we no longer grow chickens, but we have 150 acres of peaches. We've expanded our retail and our agritourism.
Aside from running a successful farming operation, Echols also serves in the Georgia State Senate, a path he says that began years ago on a Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Ranchers trip to D.C. when he was just 21 years old.
Went up there with a group of young farmers from all over the state, lobbied the Congress on several issues. I remember vividly that immigration was one of those. So, that, I guess, lit a fire and made me want to become more involved.
That early exposure to advocacy helped plant the seed for public service. Over the years, Echols became heavily involved at the county level, working alongside commissioners, staying engaged in zoning conversations, and learning firsthand how policy impacts rural communities and local businesses, something that eventually pushed him to run for the state legislature.
Just really wanting to be involved, not only from an agriculture perspective. Obviously that's near and dear to my heart. Sometimes agriculture don't get brought to the table when it comes to business type legislation. So I wanted to be involved in that process, and for years had been involved on the county level with county commissioners and zonings and things like that, and just, I guess, decided that I would step up and run.
Today, Echols uses his platform to help fellow lawmakers better understand the unique challenges farmers face, challenges that go far beyond planting and harvest.
People don't understand where their food comes from. Well, they don't understand where their food comes from, but they also don't understand the regulatory burdens, the tax burdens, the insurance, and all that we face just like a normal business. So you got all those things, and then you've got labor issues, that most of that's federal. But then you got the X factor, they always call weather the X factor, and that's something that's always on our mind as farmers. So being able to tell that and explain that to our colleagues, I think, is important, because I think people take it for granted.
Reporting in Alto for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.